Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, admittedly, not right now, but technically I am in the middle of completing the new Adaptive, awesome super mega special, crazy great change to the game, EQ, that takes in consideration your top 30 prestige, adjusts the rewards such as they are, based on your prestige, and I almost had completed it. So I do have my first impressions, but I'm not the only one. So before I speak much more, let's see what you guys think about the new EQ. It's changed Molly question. First of all, check that EQ sucks. Are you skipping EQ this month? Change Molly event quest is really annoying. Oh, come on. And obviously the game's down. Anyways, let's go with that. 10 monthly event quest really annoying. 2 out of 10. Bad job. I feel the same way. I'm probably in the minority, but the stories are... Okay, stories I don't care for. Ignore that comment. Fights are absurdly long. 800 helpful is... Hey, K helpful is quite a long fight. That is true. New adaptive quest is a massive fail. Interface sucks. I have no idea what I'm earning. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with EQ anymore. Too much effort now. Too much effort for too little in the return.
Prestige-based donations $10.
So far, this looks like a massive miss. This content has been removed because obviously Kabam is advocate of expression, free expression. Way over designed, absolutely awful. But oh, bunch of crybabies. Fair enough. I want the old format back. Doing for far more work for less pay, something I'm sure a lot of people can get used to if there's no alternatives. Oh, for more people who claim to make move towards simpler quest designs, they'd be making the most complicated dog poop every update. I would give it a 0 out of 10. I can't find units anywhere because there are no units, you down. I don't mind to do one more path and regular, but I do mind that. So here I can take a pause. This genuinely felt like step in back direction because last couple of months we had the honor, neither the liberty, neither the privilege of not doing Throneberger EQ in order to access Power Gauntlet and Valiant Gauntlet. And that was like the best change ever. Because Throneberger EQ didn't have like a single reward that I gave a shit about. And I could just do the Power Gauntlet and I could just do the Valiant Gauntlet and I was okay with that. And that was good. And now, it genuinely felt like I am doing a longer version of Throneberger EQ. Because as I was making my way through the classic difficulty, which I almost finished, I was in the middle of the final quest. The entire time I was thinking to myself, this is fucking Throneberger EQ. It's literally the same notes, just bigger helpfuls. Like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I was so happy that I don't have to play this shit Throneberger EQ anymore. And now Kabam has brought it back, but made it worse because they made it longer, in a sense. And I was like, why would you do that? Like, these nodes are like basic, 6-year-old nodes that everybody knows from the top of the head. The entire quest is exactly the same. It has this, feel of every single champion that I used previously for Throneberger EQ 4 years ago is gonna be the champion that I have to use now because, for instance, in the tech node, I need to use tech champions with armor up buff, and then we can go to the tech class and check how many of the new tech champions have armor up buffs. So, if I'm gonna go with remove the tags, go to the tech class, select 2025 champions. No armor up buff, no armor up buff, no armor up buff, no armor up buff. So, this new adaptive when difficulty quest effectively prevents me from using any of the 2025 tech champions. And then when I look at the 2024 tech champions, Arcade, no armor buff, Jack, no armor buff, Prowler, no armor buff, Wizard, I can use, out of champions that Kabam has released in the last 2 years, one of the tech champions fits the description, but she doesn't, because she actually switches off the node, because she reduces opponent's ability accuracy when you have like 5 debuffs on the opponent. So I did bring in Ironheart and I regretted it immediately because I couldn't gain any Furies. throughout the match. And yeah, so any of the tech champions released in the last 2 years, for instance, doesn't work with the node that I am forced to go through. God, this shit. It's like you're doing a whole new EQ concept with the whole prestige thing. It's like you can't even put any changes to the nodes that we have been using for like 6 years or some shit like that. It's like, fuck off. It's like, I don't want to do it. It feels like Thronebreaker EQ. You're forcing me to do it, and you're effectively prohibiting me from using any of the newer champions that I would want to kind of mess around with. So even on that aspect, even on kind of like clearing the content and enjoying, you know, the fights or something like that, it's like I can't do it because I can't use any of the newer champions. And then obviously the fact that why would I have to do it in the first place? Because it's just Thronebreaker EQ with bigger health pools. It fucking blows. Okay. It's like one and done. Chill point one. Big L, you need to do both classic and elder difficulty instead of Valiant only last month. There you go. Feels underrewarding for the effort. And that is another thing. I kind of took a look at the rewards. And the rewards discussion also, I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure that in the few upcoming days, we are gonna get kind of like better spot-on comparisons. But I have heard from people that they are actually getting less. Like, for instance, Valiant players with relatively poopy prestige are getting less tier 7 basic fragments now than they used to before this change.
Shut up and take my money.
Dear Kabam,
KT
$10.
promo code when I don't know, ask about.
Promo code
But
1.
that is another thing. This definitely doesn't feel better. It doesn't feel more exciting or more fun or more interesting. And there are genuinely people who get less rewards now. Or less meaningful rewards, I'd say that. That's on top of the fact that Kabam has obviously moved units to the daily quests, and I mean, it's like, what the fuck have you done? Like, the top 30 prestige change is big enough to be one of those things that affect how long this game lives and doesn't. But the additional fact that this entire quest thing feels shit is like a whole different pile of awful. It's like a whole different level of fucked up. Because at the very least, when they did this change, they could have made it so the content's fun and interesting and the rewards are better for everybody, even if they do scale and prestige and stuff like that. But no. But no. It feels worse, it feels kind of longer, and the rewards are either the same or more shit than they used to be. I mean, it is bad on so many levels. It's impressive that Kabam has managed not to get a single thing right about this. It's like, 1 second, I want highlight. Everything is stinky poo-poo at the moment. Okay, I mean, like, it's about that. So let me get this straight. Yo, they removed Valiant Power Gauntlets and they moved those rewards to the EQ, then split them between Classic and Elder difficulty with these health pools that make every fight a slog. Not only do they not learn their lesson after buff. I mean, it could have been worse. They could have added 7-star only champions be brought in this. Right? They could have put 7-star gates and everything. Try not to overact. And again, this isn't my final thoughts. Maybe after I have done with the Elder difficulty, I'm gonna be like, this is the best thing ever. But I can't because the fucking game's down. And Kabam gets no credit for that. I was gonna make this video after I tried the Elder difficulty, but I didn't live that long. That's again why I couldn't give us same content. First of all, I'll let Makins do more. And it's like so bad it's unreal. Then it will change for EQ, revert back to the original. Kabam never learned. I mean, what the fuck do they get paid for?
Patterns
But hey,
and
don't forget to use your CCP code.
Just had a talk with Kabam. They're saying they're going to allow you into the CCP program if you start selling the prestige tier to those
I was keeping EQ this month.
peasants. Next stop, you'll have to pay at least $200 a month to be able to play with this amazing AI.
Alright, patterns. I guess your message has dropped there. But, I mean, And again, I know for a fact that there's gonna be some dickhead in my comment sections like, you always complain about everything. To that I will reply, fuck off, dear friend. Not always, not about everything. But I do when I feel like it. So, objectively speaking, Mr. Dickhead specifically. Wait, have you seen anybody that loves the top 30 prestige? And how many of you love the new EQ format? With compared to what it was announced to be, what it was hyped up to be, to what it actually is, what actually got disguised as something that completely butt fucks all the low spenders, and what was delivered, it's a fairly big disparity, in my opinion. So, I'm very interested to see if Kabam will actually address this in like a longer post about like why they did this that way and so on and so forth. But that'll be it for this video, objectively. So here's the biggest thing: if you do like the Wed Quest and the top 30 prestige change, if you are happy with it, for the love of God, can you please explain to me why? That's it. I'm not gonna say anything nasty, but if you do genuinely like what has transpired with this update in terms of prestige and event quest, do please explain to me why. But that's it for this video, and I'll catch you guys soon. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next